Once upon a time, long, long ago, it was decided that step equity meant doing the exact same amount of work. If one step increase is equivalent to the number of teaching hours a full-time faculty member teaches in a single year, part-time faculty would also need to teach the same number of hours to increase a step. According to our contract, section 15.5.5.2, our goal is to ensure that hourly pay for part-time faculty shall progress toward parity with the contract pay for full-time faculty. If we continue using our current step system, then we cannot truly progress to parity as the contract states. So let's take a look at the salary step increases for 3 different faculty. All 3 faculty members have 2 master's degrees and 8 years of teaching experience prior to working at Palomar College. The only difference is the number of units each of these instructors teach a semester. Our first faculty teaches 5 3-unit classes each semester, making them full-time at 100% teaching load. Let's call them full-time Fred. Our second faculty member teaches 3 3-unit classes per semester at a 67% load. Let's call them 67% Sal. And our last faculty member teaches only 1 3-unit class a semester. We'll call them 20% Teri. All 3 faculty are starting Palomar in the same year with the same experience. We are going to watch what happens to these 3 faculty members over 10 years as they teach their same load each fall and spring semester. Each faculty member starts on step 1. Given the definition that a step is equivalent to the teaching hours a full-time faculty member works each year, Fred will increase a step every year, which also increases the amount they make per hour teaching. At the start of year 2, Sal is still on step 1, while Teri will have no step change. Based on their load, Sal has increased to step 2 before the start of year 3, but Teri is still stuck at step 1. During their 4th year, Sal increases again to step 3, while Teri is still frustratingly stuck at step 1. In year 5, Sal stays at step 3, and Teri finally moves to step 2. During years 6, 7, and 8, we will see Sal increase a step each year, pausing at step 6 in year 8. During this 4-year span, you can see again that Teri is still stuck at step 2. At the start of year 9, both Sal and Teri remain at step 6 and 2 respectively. Poor Teri. Finally, at year 10, Fred is at step 10, while Sal increases to step 7, and Teri has finally moved again to step 3. How does salary step movement affect the morale of our faculty? Sal and other faculty at 67% load see a small disparity because they work closer to the same number of hours as their full-time equivalent faculty. But the hourly pay is still inequitable. Teri and other 20% load faculty are hit twice by the lack of movement on their salary steps and with a stagnant salary. There are other issues that compound the disparity in salary steps. First, we did not take into consideration prior experience. Full-time faculty are initially placed at a step level according to their prior experience and can start as high as step 8. Part-time faculty start at step 1 regardless of prior experience. Why is it that Palomar is willing to give full-time faculty credit for experience completed at the K-12 level and other colleges, but not give the same respect to our part-time faculty? Another issue is with the number of steps. Full-time faculty have 40 steps to allow for growth year after year as they support the college. Part-time faculty are maxed out at step 10. Why is that? There is an assumption that part-time faculty are temporary, but this isn't true for our current situation. In fact, many part-time faculty have worked for the college for over 20 years. What if we fast forward to year 20? We would see Fred at step 20, our Sal maxed out at the artificial ceiling of step 10, And poor Teri has only finally reached step 5. You might be thinking that Teri is only working 20% and shouldn't be moving up a full step each year. But we know that Teri is likely working more than a full-time load across multiple colleges and is not moving steps there either. Their experience goes unnoticed, unappreciated, and unpaid. Lastly, let's look again at the 8 years max experience. What happens when a part-time faculty member gets hired full-time? This is something to celebrate. But what happens to those faculty who maxed out at step 10? As part-time, they would be at 10, but as full-time, they can't be placed past step 8. They don't get credit for their 20 years of service to Palomar College. Let's move them over. Even though Fred and Sal started teaching the same year, notice how different their pay is. Additionally, there is no step increase for the work done simultaneously at other colleges either. It is true that as a full-time faculty member, they will finally get paid for prep and grading. And they also won't have to work at multiple colleges to piece together a full-time schedule in order to earn a livable wage and compete with their equally educated colleagues. But our once upon a time does not end happily ever after. Our STEP system was designed for a different part-time faculty model. This semester, we have 582 part-time faculty members who are teaching classes, and only 283 full-time faculty at Palomar. 582 people. That's roughly 2/3 of our faculty who aren't progressing through the salary steps equitably. It's time we rethink how we value the years of teaching and expertise that part-time faculty have provided our institution. Let's work together to create parity in our steps.